Hi, I'm James.
And I'm Debs.
And last year we did the Wealth Ladder course. Before Wealth Ladder, we were a little bit clueless. We have KiwiSaver, and we had one unit as a rental property, and we basically we just needed some help.
Yeah, help to do that next step.
I was a bit of a trade me armchair spectator, kind of looking at properties, but didn't really ever have the courage or the I guess the follow through to go through and actually purchase another property.
So the outcome for us this past year has been that we've managed to purchase another property, add another property to our portfolio, and to also gain the skills and the knowledge of how to build value in our current property and the one that we've purchased, which is great.
So much knowledge and skills that we've learnt throughout the year. There is a lot to learn.
Yeah.
For our family, we get to I think in the future we get to look forward to a greater financial freedom.
Yeah.
And not just for us as we move, kind of as we get older, but also for our kids and future generations of our family.
Yeah. We'd totally recommend Wealth Ladder to others. The amount of knowledge and stuff that you get, and working alongside two great guys, Michael and Greg, and they just bring so much to it that a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, a wealth of wealth knowledge. I guess from our point of view as to working with Greg and Michael last year was that they're just so committed to your success as well. And so we'd get really excited about a property, and we'd get in touch, or we'd bring it to a one-on-one meeting, and it was just great to feed off them, but also to hear their perspective on things, and then to drive out together to see a property and things like that. It was just invaluable experience and knowledge and motivation and basically coaching. It's kind of like having a personal trainer for property, and it's just we totally needed that. We didn't know what we were doing, and if we'd bought a place on our own steam, we possibly could have made some pretty major mistakes. I think we would have made some major mistakes, and what we've ended up with is a property that's full of potential. It's going to get great rental return. It is getting great rental return. It's just a quality property, and we owe that to Michael and Greg. I think it's that ongoing knowledge,
Yeah, and the skill set to not just do it this once, but to continue the journey of adding properties to our portfolio as the years go by, and to increasing the value of the ones we've got. Yeah.
And setting goals to build further and build our portfolio further.
It's great looking back on previous experience with rental properties and now seeing all the places that, with the knowledge that we have now, how differently we could have done those things and what different outcomes that could have come that you don't even learn unless you put yourself in a course and learn them.
Yeah. And get someone who knows what they're doing to coach you along the way. I would tell people that I think first and foremost, this is about getting two people, Greg and Michael, who really want to help you and are so committed to your success that it's worth investing that money and that time for the next year to grow yourself financially, to grow your not just your portfolio, but your brain, your knowledge, your experience moving forward.
I agree.
It's also really cool working with the other people on the course last year.
Yeah.
And some of the experiences they had, that email around, and you'd be like, oh man, that's some of them were stinks, some of them were really great experiences, and it was just great to share the year with those guys.
Yeah, the group learning really built on our experience, because we can only buy what we can afford to buy, but gaining the experience through the other people in the group just multiplied the experience, really, eh?
Yeah, and some of us were on the same kind of step, and some of us were probably further along. But the thing we all had in common was we were all wanting to learn. We were all wanting to do something better. We were all wanting to move forward and get challenged and have some great outcomes at the end of it. Is that we've benefited amazingly from last year, and we would totally recommend it.
Yeah, absolutely.